Thank you all for coming. Before I start, I would like just to welcome everyone, and of course I would particularly like to welcome to my right, we have our MP Darrell Cramp, we have Mike Snyderham, Joanne Albert, Owen Ketchinson, Wanda Donaldson, and Linda Bracken, all representing the various communities that the Heart of Hastings Hospice covers. So we're very glad that you could make it this morning and be with us. As many of you know, my name is Dr. Janet Webb, and I am the chair of the Heart of Hastings Hospice Board of Directors. I want to thank everyone for coming today. When I look into the crowd, I know that everyone here is a friend of hospice, and for that we are truly grateful. For all of us, life is a journey, but eventually it must end. Palliative and hospice care endeavor to make the process of dying more comfortable and dignified. This is best achieved by providing relief from pain and other symptoms while surrounded by our loved ones and supported by a team of caring and dedicated people who know the words and the deeds to comfort body and mind. The Heart of Hastings Hospice was started by a volunteer group over 20 years ago to work closely with families and their loved ones in dealing with the final stages of a terminal illness. Many of that original group are here today. Since its inception, hospice volunteers have been in many homes, nursing homes, hospitals, providing palliative and bereavement support. 2 years ago, a decision was reached that the dedicated hospice house was much needed in this area, as the demand for hospice care was clearly on the rise. A strategic business plan was developed, which included house selection criteria, fundraising approaches, and a plan for our long-term sustainability of their facility. Our campaign was started in January of 2011, and this beautiful house that you see today was actually purchased on August 19th, 1 year ago. Working closely with Madoc Township officials, engineering, tradespeople, volunteers who occasionally spilled paint and hit thumbs, but never said anything other than oops when they did that. High school students, fundraisers, and a variety of other key players, such as the media and the countless donors who have supported us. We have now readied the house to take in its first patient. Yay! The house has 2 bedrooms for those nearing the end of life due to a terminal illness. There is also a master bedroom where family members can stay, and a common area including a kitchen, dining room, and living room available to be used by families. The house will become their home during the final days, all at no charge. Our office and training area are located in the finished basement, as we will continue to have our volunteers provide care in the community as well as the house. To recognize the amazing support of our donors, a landscape rock will be displayed out front for our major donors, and inside you will see a wall display for donors who have committed to funds over a multi-year period. A special book has been created for the balance of our donor base. We hope to keep adding names to these year over year over year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your house. These are your communities being served. Heart of Hastings Hospice volunteers will continue to go into private homes across our entire area, as well as nursing homes and hospitals. The hospice house will be a blended part of the overall 20-year-old hospice care offered in all our communities. This is a day for all of us to be very proud and thankful and grateful for all who have played a role in bringing us to where we are today. On behalf of the Board of Directors, Doris Bush and her team of trained hospice volunteers, Eric Brick and Carm Donato and the House Committee members, all the volunteers and tradespeople, and the many donors who have helped us. Thank you to everyone who has assisted. Thank you from the bottom of our Heart of Hastings hearts.
Well, thank you, Dr. Webb. And ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly a pleasure for Carol Ann and I and our family to be here today to participate and share in what really is a magnificent moment for our joint communities. I don't think that there's any better indication of the character and the strength of a community than its ability to share. to share in the moments of joy. It could be a softball championship to share in the moments of a victory in any particular quarter, but of course to share in the moments of sadness and to share in the moments when people need help, when we need to reach out.
Echo what Darryl said. I don't have to repeat it all. Everybody knows what a great core of volunteers this community has, whether it be for the hospice house or any other fundraising. And it's amazing. It's almost like a deja vu. When you see committees come together, you see a lot of the same people every time. Every time the community needs something, there's somebody from each community that gets together and forms that core of volunteers, forms that core of people.
And I would like to thank the volunteers for everything they've done. Everything looks so wonderful now, and we're all ready for whoever. Thank you.
Here today representing the municipality of Tweed. I first want to congratulate and thank all those who worked so tirelessly to see the completion of this hospice home. Doris, it doesn't seem like it was only just 2 years ago you came to council and presented this dream, and now 12 months later this home is here. So it's amazing. Thank you for all that work.
Bob, I thought, what a place to be proud of. Many, many years ago, which I guess it's 20 years, it was stated, hospice began with our Doris Bush, who has been an inspiration, I have to say, to each and every person that has been involved with hospice.
On behalf of the municipality of Centre Hastings, I would like to congratulate everyone involved. It's great when 6 municipalities representing over 20,000 people and their representatives all come together and you have such a wonderful organization, committees, and we
No, she called me about 10 years ago. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Oh, hi.
I don't know the dynamics of the team. So are you still with the municipality?